Tonight, two Tamriel adventures will slay dragons, rescue their friend, and discover that sometimes friendship can develop into something more. The story is called Divine Wedding. Bretta travels to the shipping town of Hawker Harbor at the end of every week to meet her best friend Stan. Stan is an Argonian who shares her love of fishing. They have been meeting at dawn in the same spot for a very long time. Bretta is always the first to arrive, and when Stan arrives, Bretta has already caught a long string of large fish. She loves to tease Stan about being late and catching tiny fish. Today, however, Bretta walks along the harbor shore and sees that Stan is already there. Stan stops fishing as soon as he sees Bretta.
There you are. I'm glad to see you are all right. I know how dangerous Hawker Harbor can be and didn't know what to think. Did you run into bandits along the way?
Hey, it's good to finally get here and sorry to worry you and keep you waiting. I've been looking forward to our fishing time and weekend at our favorite island getaway all week. There is no way I'd get in trouble and have to reschedule.
Well, while you were off getting lost this morning, look at this long string of fish I caught. I'm glad you're all right, and figure you'll be busy catching all the minnows I've left for you.
Wait, Mr. Late for Dinner, that's my line. Actually, I didn't beat you here as usual today because I went looking for Reba this morning. She was supposed to stop by my place for dinner last night and never showed up.
That doesn't sound like old Sugar Lips Reba. What happened?
No, it doesn't. And don't call her Sugar Lips when she's not here to come after you. Anyway, the innkeeper where she was staying says she got arrested yesterday.
Arrested? That really doesn't sound like Reba. Did the innkeeper see this happen?
No, he found out when some guards from New Haven prison came to search her room. The innkeeper said it was all very strange.
Lurius works for the magistrate at New Haven. I've seen the dungeon where they keep the prisoners. It's one big skeever-infested torture chamber.
I've heard that too. She must be going out of her mind in that horrible place. We'll have to get her out.
You know, I've been thinking.
Let me guess, it's a long walk to our beachfront getaway?
True, but that wasn't it. You know, I've been thinking.
Let me guess again. It's great to finally be here together?
True, but that wasn't it. Although I do love being here with you. You know, I've been thinking.
That you don't have to worry about how your hair dries after swimming.
Well, that is true. It would be great to plan more weekends together like this.
Oh, yes, I agree.
So I've been thinking. Our island getaway is a lot like the two of us.
What makes you say that?
Well, if you take all the island pieces individually, cold waterfall, fiery hot lava flow, rocky mountains, soft sandy beaches, and deep ocean, you would probably get stuck on all of the contrasts and think none of it really goes together until you step back to see the whole picture and see how beautiful it is together.
Oh, I can see that too. With everything we have and love to do together, we are like the island, and our differences make that rare and special.
Exactly.
I can't believe it's time to go. Our time together goes by so fast.
I look forward to being here with you again.
Yes, hanging out on the beach like a couple of palm trees.
Back at home, Stan found himself hammering the last of the pinions in place on his latest project and noticing the empty echo of every hammer strike. Bretta pulled a sample of the home wine she was brewing and stood in her kitchen mulling over the flavors. Was something missing? That night, freshly back from the island getaway, Stan and Bretta each realized that despite all their things being where they always were and doing all the things that they always did, somehow something had changed. Being home seemed to feel isolated. How had it happened that now, without each other, being alone had become so lonely?
Thanks, Lurius. I'm glad you like my creation. But what news of Reba? Is she at New Haven?
Yes, I sent my head of security Volknar over to check. They wouldn't let him see her, but he was able to get an update from his brother Gunnar.
Ah, the Koldar twins. Why did Gunnar have an update?
Gunnar is guarding Reba. Volknar booked time for us tonight with the warden while he was there.
What about the party at your place tonight?
The warden works late. We'll head over after the party.
So, sister dearest, you and the Argonian are thick as thieves these days. How is the island?
Oh, Isabel, it was perfect. Though we worried about Reba being held at New Haven.
Reba is a stickler for protocol and doing everything by the book. The whole thing with New Haven smells worse than a pile of, dead skeevers.
Yes, no one knows why she's there. The innkeeper asked and tried to keep her things as collateral when the guards came to collect everything. They left a pile of gold instead, and said her tab was easier to pay than a dragon's blood price.
I know we have to head over to Lurius's now, but I've heard that phrase somewhere before.
Stan had as well. He was going to talk to the Khajiit scholar at Lurius's about it.
Oh, you mean Jotazar. I'm sure he'll know.
At the country estate of Lurius Corvinus, despite the troubling news and uncertain situation for the new and greatly respected guild leader Reba, preparations are well underway to host the monthly guild officers' gathering as planned.
Lurius, your country home is lovely.
Thank you, Isabel. I'm glad to be of service to the guild during this time of crisis. I only wish that we were celebrating Reba as our new guildmaster tonight instead of planning her freedom.
Hello, Lurius. Thank you for hosting us tonight during such trying times.
Yes, we're all grateful to you for your leadership and generosity.
It's nothing, really. You know the guild is always welcome here. Stan should be down any minute. He and Jotazar have been up in the library researching all afternoon to prepare for tonight's meeting at New Haven with the warden. Ah, there he is now. Stan, come greet the rest of our guild warband.
Well, hello, ladies. I'm so glad you are here ahead of the party. And Bretta, it's been far too long. How wonderful to see you again.
Hey, Stan. It's good to see you too. How has the research been going?
It's been enlightening, but also left us with more questions.
Without Reba here tonight, we are unable to conduct guild business, so I've got a performer coming in to entertain instead.
More like starving artist, and with good reason, in my opinion.
Oh, come now, Stan, he isn't that bad.
Ugh.
Shh, Stan, quiet.
I'll meet you in the library.
As the other guild officers say their goodbyes and exit, the guild warband head up to the library to review the research notes together and talk strategy for the upcoming visit to the warden at New Haven Prison.
I hope this goes well.
Me too. I'm so nervous.
It will be fine.
Yes, deep breaths, everyone. Try to relax.
Oh, Lurius and company, right on time, I see.
Of course, Mary. You remember Stan?
Hey, how's the skeever infestation these days?
Hello, Stan. It's been better after your help, but we do need to schedule with you for more target practice with that knife of yours. Gunnar says there's a massive skeever roaming the dungeon today like it owns the place.
Sure thing, Mary. Lurius can let me know when to start.
Of course. Mary, let me introduce you to our guild officers, Isabel Rolston and Britta Rolston.
Good to meet you both. I wasn't given a reason for this meeting, however I can guess this is about a certain guildmaster enjoying our New Haven hospitality.
Yes, we're here to secure her release.
The magistrate has been expecting this and, given the special circumstances, left specific instructions in case he was away when you arrived.
That sounds highly irregular. What special circumstances?
To start, your guildmaster is accused of aiding Abner Thorn in releasing a horde of dragons from their ancient prison at the halls of Colossus.
Why is being involved in Tharn's dragon interest an imprisonable offense?
Oh, not normally, but in this case, reckless public endangerment. The dragons were set loose, causing widespread death and destruction throughout elsewhere as we speak. No!
I find this very suspect. Reba is a devout servant of Garashri and would never act against the Speaker of the Main by aiding Tharn or putting other Khajiiti at risk. When is her trial?
Oh, no trial is set, and by order of the magistrate, no eligibility for bail due to the severity of the charges. Until that changes, she will need to make herself comfortable here.
How is she being treated? Can we see her?
No visitors are allowed, but rest assured she is well looked after. Gunnar's assigned to her care and protection personally.
At least she's in good hands then.
True, so what do we do now?
The magistrate has made it clear that the terms of possible release could be managed through him directly. Here are the instructions and map to locate him near farm, southeast of Sinchal, to discuss the details.
Thank you, Mary. We'll speak with the magistrate directly.
Of course. I hope that goes well, and you know where to find me otherwise.
Thank you, Mary. See you again soon. Mary is New Haven's warden. She should be able to set bail.
It sounds like the magistrate has her hands tied with his own agenda.
Lurius, there you are. I was surveying the dragon damage from above and noticed New Haven's skeever catcher rush past with a companion headed toward the Senche Meadow farm just before you arrived. I have more grounds to inspect and suggest you collect them while I do so. Then meet me back toward the crossroad.
All right. Isabel, we better hurry. Look at that dragon flying toward the farm.
Are you sure this is the right place, Britta? It's not like Lurius to be late.
Actually, no. I'm really not sure. There are 2 marks on the map. We passed the small black X on the road back there. And where we are now is the big red X. I guess we could go back and
Wait,
check the other...
why did everyone run off?
Stan! Ow, look out!
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
If I hold still, maybe it won't see me. Oh, make like a tree. Oh, hey, you over there. Yeah, you, come here. Help! Oh! Flying lessons from a dragon. Oh, yeah.
Greta couldn't find her way out of a heavy sack. I hope she's not holding the map.
Come along, Zephyr. Try and keep up. There they are. The dragon definitely beat us here.
Hurry, Lurius. Let's resurrect them before we're attacked.
Thank you for finding us.
Yes, thank you. Now let's get out of here before that dragon comes back.
Yes, let's go. That was a rotten, mean old dragon.
So the guild kills the dragons, paying the blood price and freeing our guild master. If everyone agrees, we bring our best fighters tomorrow to join you.
Precisely. We have a deal?
Agreed.
Totally killer deal.
A dragon fire sale. Come on, time to gather the guild and make ready.
At the dawn of the next day, the dragons have already taken to the skies and continue to terrorize the citizens of Elsewhere as the guild's hunting party begins to gather.
To restore the natural order, to reclaim all that was and will be. Simple creatures, blind to your own insignificance. I admire your audacity. Serve me now, as you served me then. Are you ignorant to your own mortality? Tragic.
Today we slay 3 dragons. Watch out for fire breath and elemental attacks. Follow your guild officer's directions and stay with the party. For Elsewhere.
No, for Reba! Go get him, Guild!
Charge!
The hunting party gallops toward their first target, a vicious fire-breathing dragon known as Helvetii. Helvetii has slain thousands of Elsewhere citizens and livestock while destroying crops, farms, and villages along the way.
Burn them to cinders! On your knees!
Lurius runs in to taunt the dragon and draw its fire, while Isabel, Stan, and Bretta attack relentlessly at range. With Helvetii vanquished, the hunting party rushes to battle Pakaste, the very frost dragon who attacked Stan and Bretta at Senche Meadow Farm.
Think you can weather the storm? Not so brave now. Grovel, and I'll forgive your trespass.
Despite a constant barrage of killing frost from the dragon, the hunting party lands numerous blows. Pakaste takes to the sky and retreat while the hunting party leap to the mounts and track Pakaste to confront him again at the top of Senche Canyon. Stan presses the attack with his bow and poisoned arrows.
To stand shoulder to shoulder with a god. Here I am. I'll shout you into dust! Gold Manos! As futility set in, you finally accept your place in the world. Does the sound of thunder frighten you?
With Pakaste dead, the hunting party locates Dracul, the final dragon's blood price needed to free Reba. Dracul delivers a relentless stream of lightning and magical attacks atop the ruins where melee weapons cannot reach him. While Isabel, Stan, and Bretta strike at range, everyone stays in constant motion to dodge the attacks. At last, Dracul lands on the ground and the entire hunting party makes quick work of his death. The guild celebrates the successful day of dragon slaying as the third and most lethal dragon lays dead at their feet. Through heroic efforts and working together, the citizens of Elsewhere are safe and the dragon's blood price has been paid in full.
The magistrate will be right here. He's up the hill releasing the rest of the hunting party.
I know we did this to save Reba, but it's good to know we saved elsewhere too.
Woohoo! Yeah! No more dragons!
All right, maybe a little revenge in there too, yes?
You got that right, plus a whole lot of dragon meat. Stan, how about dinner at my place?
Sounds great. I'll head over after we're done here.
You've done well here today. The hunting party is dismissed. Lurius, as the guild officer's advocate, I'll see you back at New Haven for her release.
Of course, I'll meet you there shortly.
I'm headed home with some of that dragon meat as well. See you all later.
I'll let you know how it goes at New Haven.
Sounds good. See you soon then.
Okay, see you later, Lurius.
Goodbye. Come along, Zephyr. I can see it's time to take you home for a well-deserved rest on my way to New Haven. Let's go.
Back at New Haven Prison, everything has been set in motion for the Guildmaster's release. The prisoner's effects have been made ready in the East Wing changing room, and the magistrate awaits in his office for the prisoner's exit interview. All seemingly according to standard practice.
Great to see you, Lurius.
Thank you, Mary. Is the prisoner in her cell?
Gunnar is releasing her now.
Perfect. We'll be back with you shortly. Hello, Reba. I'm glad to see you looking so well.
Greetings, Lurius. This one is glad to see you before knowing every brick, bar, and skeever down there like her own viscous.
I'm glad for that, too. Your effects are in the changing room through here, and the magistrate will speak to you as soon as you are ready for your exit interview.
Thank you, Lurius. It is good to know what comes next. This one will be back in the flick of a tail.
There you are, and looking like our much-respected guild leader once again.
Yes, it is good to be out of prison clothes. This one can't thank you and the guild enough for this one's freedom.
Think nothing of it. The magistrate will see you now in his office before we go. I'll be waiting for you at the front desk.
Dark Moon take you, holding this one without proof or reason, but to enlist this one's guild to your cause. Slowpaws could simply ask for aid, instead of holding this one hostage.
Saving Elsewhere and her citizens was a far greater concern than causing one Khajiit's temporary inconvenience.
This on you. The ends does not justify the means. Psst.
Reba, this is Mary, warden of New Haven Prison. As a formality, she has a few things for you to sign.
Oddly, I've no closing documents. The magistrate is taking care of all your paperwork personally. You are free to go.
How interesting.
This one is not surprised. Raji's luck be with you, Warden.
Goodbye, Mary.
This one sees the magistrate's shadows rival Rijan himself. He's no good omen for those around him who wish to walk in the light of the moon's Lurius. John and Jode guide you.
Thank you, Reba. I share your concern.
Wow. Bretta, this is amazing. Who knew dragon could taste this good?
I wasn't sure about the spices and cooking times. Dragon is not quite like anything else I've cooked before. Thank you, Stan. It was a bit of luck that it turned out so well.
True. And this wine goes perfectly with it.
I'm so glad you like it. That is the wine that I made from the jazz-baked grapes you helped me gather last year. One more first that turned out better than I expected.
You know, I've been thinking.
Oh, let me guess. We should gather more grapes for next year's wine?
Well, that is true. I noticed how beautiful it is outside. Would you like to show me what you've done with the place?
Oh, yes, I would love to, Stan. Come follow me. So after that, I started clearing the rest of the brush from the walkways. You would be amazed at how tricky that is to do without damaging all of this ancient stonework. And then I worked on collecting and transplanting all of these water lilies down here. There is still so much more to do, but this has become my favorite place to sit and see the waterfall from. I love it here. It's so peaceful.
Yes. It reminds me of the waterfall where we first met.
Oh yes, it really does. We should enter that fishing tournament again for old time's sake. Maybe one of us could win it this time.
I've always felt I did win. It's how I found you.
Oh, Stan.
I've been thinking about this, about us for so long, Bretta. Will you please make me the happiest of men? Will you marry me?
Oh, Stan, this is such a surprise.
Bretta, please hear me out. I realize now I haven't shared how I really feel before, how my heart is full and happy when I am with you. And without you, home no longer feels like home. My life feels empty and I count every moment until I can be with you again.
I had no idea. I feel exactly the same way. I'm so much happier when we're together. Yes, Stan, of course I will marry you.
Woohoo! Thank you, Bretta. This will be our best adventure yet.
Congratulations again, you two lovebirds.
Thank you, Isabel.
Oh, thanks, Isabel.
Indeed, we'd best get on our way. My housekeeper, Kildora, has gone ahead to set up things for the reception, and Stan's Nana is arriving from Umfolo to conduct the ceremony.
Wow, she's coming all the way from Black Marsh. Stan, I am so glad you'll have family attending.
Me too.
And I'm glad you'll be there, Isabel. Maybe our parents will make it there too.
Lurius's fastidious housekeeper Kildora circles through to ensure everything is in place for the reception, while friends and family are gathering at Mara's feet to witness the happy couple pledge to each other and embrace their future adventures in Tamriel together.
This is it, Stan. Are you ready?
Of course. This is only making it official. I've already married her in my heart long ago.
You're a lucky man. Look, here she comes.
You look amazing.
So do you.
Who are you looking for? Are you nervous?
Yes, we sent an invitation to my parents.
I thought you and Isabel couldn't locate their expedition.
I'm not sure we did. I just thought maybe they would show up. It's okay. We're ready, Nana Geo.
Dear friends, today we celebrate Stan Zalone and Bretta Ralston as they pledge their union before Mara. In accordance with ancient tradition, each party will share their pledge.
Stan, meeting you has made my world brighter. I pledge to share my life with you, to be there for you always, to cheer you on as you chase your dreams, and to love you as we find our future together.
Mara's blessings to you both. May you have a long life where you walk in peace and love together.
Bretta, being with you is the only place that feels like home. I pledge to stand by you, to treat your needs as my own, to cherish you like the treasure you are, and to love you with every beat of my heart.
Mara's blessings to you both. Live long and prosper.
Stan and Bretta, with Mara's blessing, these rings have been imbued with your pledges. Please, put them on. Stands alone and Bretta Ralston, you walk back into the world as life companions in the eyes of Mara. Rejoice in the love Mara has gifted you and build a bright future together. Go and celebrate.
The happy couple and their attendants wait at the restaurant's entrance to form a receiving line and welcome their friends and family to the wedding party. Isabel shows that Bretta's parents were not able to organize the security needed to leave the Cyrodiil expedition and attend the joyous event. Bretta is relieved to know where they are while the entire wedding party enjoys the 6 bottles of rare and magical shadow banished wine the Ralston's parents had recovered from various ruins throughout Cyrodiil and sent along to the reception as a very special wedding gift. The magical wine and good wishes flow in toast after toast to the happy couple.
Wow, this wine is amazing and strong. It was really thoughtful of your parents to send such a memorable gift to our wedding reception.
I wish they could have made it here and had some with us. Although I do wonder if we should have warned the guest about how potent the Shadow Banished wine is before serving it.
Oh, that is true. It looks like the wine is hitting our wedding guests hard.
Oh, I'm so glad the cousins could come.
And I'm glad Lurius and Isabel are having a good time.
Oh no, what kind of dances? Oh no, she's
my God.
She did fall down. Oh, Isabel is gonna be so embarrassed.
Lurius has never performed quite like this.
Stan may have been stands alone as an infant Argonian in captivity way back on his naming day when Nana Geo found him, but that seems like ancient history today, and with Bretta by his side, happily no longer true.
So, I've been thinking.
Let me guess. You ready for our wedding dance and neither one of us knows the steps?
Exactly. How about we figure it out together?
Sure, that's always been the most fun.
Yes, it has. We'll just follow each other's lead.
Look at us! We did it!